Okay.
Hey guys, it's Jess Hamill from Toronto Proper, and today I'm with Amanda Pivar of Dominion Lending. How are you, How are you, Amanda? Okay, let's.
And
Hey
we're
guys,
good.
it's Jess Hamill of Toronto Proper, and today I'm with Amanda Pivar of Dominion Lending. How's it going, Amanda?
I'm good. How are you, Jess?
Doing well, thank you.
Good.
What's happening with rates this week?
Wow. So we started seeing a lot of decreases in rates over the last week, especially for the variable on the uninsurable. So 30-year amortization over $1 million properties. It has been prime plus 20 for the last couple weeks, but it's now down to prime minus 10. So you can now get it at a rate of 2.35. We are definitely seeing the rates coming down from the spike after COVID happened, which is on par to what we normally see in the spring market, and I think is a great sign.
Yeah, absolutely. And on that topic of the spring market, so obviously the spring market has been put on a little bit of a pause here in Toronto, and this is typically when we see the most sales volume. However, sales are down significantly, around like 69-70% year over year. However, if you balance this against new listings coming to market, they're down by the same percentage. So essentially, properties aren't coming on the market, and that's why properties aren't transacting. However, the properties that are coming on the market are getting absorbed if they're priced appropriately. It's just those serious buyers and serious sellers are matching up, and those properties are getting sold rather quickly.
That's a really good sign for our market for sure. Low
Absolutely.
rates, motivated sellers.
Yeah,
What more can you ask for?
exactly. Yeah, it still is, in my opinion, in a lot of areas, a seller's market.
Yep,
Um, and the buyers that are out there are serious. So it is, it's great.
that's really good.
Mhm. Yeah. And are you still seeing a lot of mortgage deferral requests and refinances or?
We've seen a lot of refis. A lot of people are not so much refining to take out their equity, but to lower their interest rates. If you look at rates in 2019, we were in the high threes in some cases. And
Right.
so now when you could go from the high threes to 2.35, it makes a lot of sense. People are saving hundreds of dollars a month based off of the lower interest rate. In
Right.
regards to deferrals, we're not seeing as much as we were when this first all started. I think people who have been unemployed, some people are now back to work, as well as there's not as big a fear that people are going to be laid off, so therefore not as worried about their mortgage.
Right. Right. And do you see rates kind of staying where they are? I know nobody has a crystal ball, but
Nobody's a crystal ball. I do think that we'll see a small decrease in our uninsurable rates, the fixed 5 year. In regards to the variable, I think they're as low as we're probably going to see for the rest of the year. I
yeah,
also agree
seems
not.
low.
I know, especially if you're a high ratio client, so you're putting less than 20% down, the rate's 2.2,
Wow.
which is a crazy, crazy low rate and something a lot of people are leaning towards because the chances of the government raising the rate quickly probably won't happen after COVID completed because they want to give people as much opportunity to get back on their feet after this incident.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good point too. And people are talking that R word. I don't know if you've been hearing it. People talking recession. But one factor that's important to consider here in Toronto is we do still have, fairly high employment rates, and immigration into the city maybe not happening at this present time, but historically has always been really strong. And then coupled with that low interest rate. So as long as people are still able to get financing and are gainfully employed, then it's hard to imagine things kind of coming to a screeching halt, at least in this community.
I think it's really going to give first-time home buyers a great opportunity to get in our market. I
Right.
was on a call this morning and they were saying out of our market, 18% is made up by new immigrants to Canada. Well, unfortunately, this year we probably won't see that, but
That's
that's 18% of the market that's now available for a first-time home buyer to have a better chance of getting in sooner rather than later and at a kind of affordable price compared to what we've been seeing.
right. Very good point. Yeah, it's very valid. Wow. I really appreciate your insight as always, your
Yeah,
wealth of
thank you for
knowledge.
having me. I am always happy to do this with you.
Awesome. Okay, thanks so much, Amanda. Have a great day.
Bye.